What's crap? We got Jaylena and Ember over there.
I'll be over there in a second.
I appreciate y'all coming to hang out on this 5 o'clock on Thursday. You know what I'm saying? See what y'all are saying. Melissa Malzone. Hello, Isaac, Jaylena, and Ember. Hello. Big Mama, you will need a snow blower. I have a wind blower, but what do we...
They said, will you need a snow blower?
Will I need a snow blower? What's the difference between a snow blower and a leaf blower?
Mm-hmm. I don't live in the snow.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna need that. Sherry R, good to see your faces. Blessings. Hello. Sandra Ferguson, awesome picture of the two of you. Well, thank you very much. Joe Addington, great picture. Thank you. Haleen, hello, Isaac, Jaylena, Ember. Wow, I love this picture of you guys. Well, thank you. I think T, I got a sneeze about to hit, y'all. I feel like I need to move the camera down a little bit. That looks better. Tammy Cruz, love this pic. Marianne Bimler, Isaac, and Jaylena. Ember, hello. Hello. Warwick Jones, good day from Australia. Well, hello from Oregon. Dolores Stewart, hello, beautiful family. I'm really loving your beautiful spread. Little Ember is growing up so fast. Take care. Much love from Miami, Florida. Well, thank you. Outer Limits. Look who it is. Outer Limits Mermaid. Did you figure out what had happened to your diesel heater? Why it broke down? So I actually replaced that this week. And I don't know what happened, but I think what happened is we were too high of elevation. So apparently those things are like, I don't know, super, what do you call that? Sensitive to elevation.
Yeah.
And you gotta like pay attention or do all kind of weird stuff. And I think the elevation was bad and it created too much buildup in the heater, which pretty much just blew it up, right? I had a Propex heater in my first bus, and I have a Propex heater in that bus, and I never have to worry about anything. I just turn it on and it works. I don't care where I'm at. So it's like, I don't know. I don't necessarily want things I have to baby, you know what I'm saying? And the whole point of having a heater is to go into the cold weather. And it's like, I don't know, my mind isn't science all the time. And I'm not always thinking about what's happening. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot going on to be trying to remember. You need to set the altitude for the diesel. I don't know. I'm not necessarily a fan of diesel heaters after that, to be honest. They weren't great, but the Propex is better, in my opinion. So I think it was an altitude issue. Heather Machala, hi from Rhode Island. Well, hello. Little Dragon, I wonder if Isaac will remember he is going live.
He's here.
I'm here. No, I typically set an alarm. I forget why I didn't. Oh yeah, because it was a different day.
Yeah, it was a Tuesday.
Yeah.
Not a Thursday.
So it's like, that's why I like having a schedule, so it kind of helps me keep myself accountable. Yeah. Let's see. Charles GS, no snowblower. Shoveling snow burns many calories as good exercise. That's a good point. Paul Honeyman says, hey, Isaac, Jaylena, and Princess Ember.
Hello, Paul.
Hello. Joshua Pieta, what's up? Debbie Conway, what's up? She was just here.
What happened?
Nelda Kaufman, hi y'all, hello.
Do you know what you can have that you never get to have?
Kay Andrews, morning. Well, good morning. It's evening here, but I don't know where you're at. Charles GS, a new angle. Yeah, we're trying to mix it up so it's not always the same thing all the time. I guess this is a new one. We haven't done this angle before, right? No.
Yeah, come sit up here.
Patricia Marshall, hey y'all, gonna be popping in and out. It's my boys, the Eagles home opener tonight. Oh, we understand. Totally get it.
The Eagles like football
I guess.
or the band?
I don't know. Alan Lacey, hello from Minnesota. Hello from Oregon. Tina Apicelli, hi Isaac, Jaylina, and Ember. Hello. Did you? Naya in the country. Hello, Isaac and Jaylina. Hello. Family Traditions Homestead. Live. Howdy. Okay. Bella and Annabelle Rodas. Hello. Hope all is good there. Things are good. We're just knocking out projects. I've had a bunch of stuff I've needed to do on the big bus, like basically since we went to that snowstorm.
Mhm. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like a lot of stuff happened at that snowstorm. And I just haven't got around to like doing the repairs till like this week. Crazy.
When you got lots of stuff to do.
Yeah. I'm seeing super chats pop up over there, but I'm not seeing them here.
Taco Lover Carl did a 99-cent super sticker.
Thank you very much, Taco Lover Car. I know there was another one too.
Relatively Nomadic did a $2 super chat. Why the name change?
I just don't want to be defined by buses anymore. You know, I feel like I've built up this whole platform on school buses, and there's so much more to me and what I like to do than school buses, even though that's kind of what I've done for the last forever.
Is this your mom?
No. I just want to start leaning into more of my other things, you know, which is why we're trying to wrap up the bus build so that we can do things besides build buses, if that makes sense. So I wanted a name that is universal, which is me, going forward. I don't ever want to change my name again, you know. That's why the name changed.
You know, there's these two.
April Matthews, hello from Florida. Hello. Drop Shop Garage, what's up? Isaac, hello from Michigan. What's up? My phone over here is just spinning and spinning, so I'm not sure this phone is caught up with that one. Sherman Chadwick, hello. Finally caught alive. Hope you're doing well. We're doing great.
Patricia Marshall did a $2 super chat. Jaylina Football Philadelphia Eagles. I was thinking. I wasn't even thinking about the right football team, but I got football right.
Thank you for the super chat. Feel free to hop in there with anything you're seeing, because I'm probably way behind. Full blown country. Howdy from Texas. Well, hello.
My people.
I love the food there, but that's a problem. Joseph Compton, love you guys, Southern Kansas. Well, thank you very much. Diane Lang is saying hi. Charles GS, fuel to air mixture was, yeah, I mean, sure. Obviously, there was a problem, it broke. But like I said, I got other things to do with my life than think about the altitude of a diesel heater. You know what I mean?
Heather K did a $2 super chat.
Thank you very much. I'd rather just get a Propex heater and turn it on, and it works when it needs to work, and it turns off when it needs to turn off. You know? I had the Propex heater. I don't know why more people don't know about Propex heaters.
I think it's because it's just so expensive.
There's diesel heaters that are $1,000 that people install all the time.
I don't know anyone who installed a $1,000 diesel heater. They're
That's
all
true.
$150.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
I didn't even know that there was $1,000 diesel heaters.
Oh yeah. All the Chinese ones are just knockoffs of those.
So they're American made? The
Probably
expensive
not.
ones?
Alright. Pushing down.
Ow, my foot's cramping.
Outer Limits Mermaid. Can a Jackery support a Propex heater? I'm looking for an off-grade here.
I wouldn't say
I
so.
wouldn't try to power anything with a power station after the drama we went through with her bus.
Well, so the thing is I had, when I lived in my van, all I had was a Jackery 1000. powered all my needs, but I didn't really have anything. I had no actual power. The only thing it powered was like my laptop and my phone. That's it. So if you're trying to actually power your build off of a power station, I wouldn't recommend it.
You heard it there, folks.
Unless you had like a real big one, but some people have done it. I didn't have any luck with it.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't try it again, personally. Ken St. James, we'll miss your Bus Life channel name. It's just a name. I'm still the same guy. You know, I'm still doing crazy things. Ems Maris, my favorite family of YouTubers. How y'all doing, homies? Yeah, you must know where you're at. Love from New Zealand. We're doing all right. We're just working our little behinds off as usual. Trying to slow down. Uh-oh. Ember Wild is beautiful. Let's see. Big Bear 1203. Did you sell Minion? That snow trip was months ago. Yeah, I don't know when that was. April? How many months ago was that? I think it was April.
Oh, it was before summer. That's so crazy that it was that long ago. Wow.
Yeah. I guess
I
have.
wasn't walking.
Yeah, I haven't done the you know, because it didn't really matter, you know, but the thing is, I don't have a big old shop anymore to pull any of the buses in. Like, I can't pull the bus into any of the bays I have, so it's like all the repairs that need to be done before winter. And no, Minion hasn't sold. I don't know what's going on. We had a lot of lowball offers. I did take the Minion, actually, so here's a little live chat nugget. I took the Minion badging off of the bus because I think it was too personalized, right? So somebody on the internet who doesn't know me is looking at bus listings and they're seeing a bus that says Minion, and you know, chances are they're probably not gonna like that. The only people that are gonna like that are people that actually follow my channel. So I think that was hurting the sale of the bus because the one person that almost bought it, that was her one request was to remove the Minion decals. And if she was thinking that, other people were probably thinking that. Anyways, I removed the Minion decals, which reminds me I need to go shoot new exterior photos tonight and update the listing as the bus is more neutral now, and hopefully that'll help move the bus. That was a long-winded answer on that.
Deborah said, I guess I missed it. You're changing your name to what? Uh-oh. Here, look. Boom.
I just changed it to my name. Something that's universal, you know, because it's like, I might own a bus forever, I might not. Thing is, I'm always gonna be me, right? And I might, I might start building rat rods in 15 years, you know, like, I don't know.
Rat rods.
So, I kind of wanted to change my name to something that wasn't so genre specific, so that I could just, you know, never do a name change again. You know what I'm saying? That's why the name changed.
Outer Limits Mermaid said she's just looking to power her 12-volt fridge and heater for off-grid. Heater is going to be hard.
Yeah, the heater needs a pretty fat wire.
Yeah. And
the problem is the Jackery can only put out so much voltage. So it's like...
I didn't have a heater in my van for a while. So before my diesel heater, I used a 12-volt heated blanket, and that worked for me.
A couple years ago, I would have told you no sweat. Now, I just think they're building everything like crap. So, I can't say that it'll work with 100% confidence. You know what I mean? Because we just tried to power a bus with a power station, like big power stations, and it wouldn't work.
Yeah, I had to just get an actual power system.
So just get a battery and put a 12-volt fuse block on it. Diane Lang. Isaac, when are you going to start singing? Soon. that's the other reason we're trying to get these repairs done
Baby.
before winter, because I don't have a shop bay big enough to put those buses in, and I'm not trying to dig around in the snow underneath those things. So that we can. So the shop bay, I put that video out. The shop bay is done. The middle bay is pretty much done, and we're at the last part of the shop over there, which is the studio. I will say this. I really can't afford to do much in there until a bus sells. You know what I'm saying? Like, paint is cheap. So we can get in there, clean it up, get paint in, but like I can't actually build the studio until I like got some money coming in. So that's another reason we're you know, they say if you keep trying the same thing over and over again, you're crazy. And obviously Minion isn't selling for a reason, so I gotta change something. Which is why I took the badging off, and I'm hoping that makes a difference. Which means I need to update the listing tonight. So it's just done. Okay. Ellen Talon. Hey Isaac, does that mean Bus Life merch is going on sale? Laugh out loud. You know, I actually thought about that. Because I have Bus Full clothing, right? The thing is buses are such a huge part of my story and her story and our whole family's story that it's always, no matter what I'm doing, even if I'm building race cars, like it's going to be a part of the history. So it's like, I don't think I'm going to do anything with it. I'm going to continue the line, but I think I'm going to expand the line into a more generic thing. So Bus Full clothing will probably always still be a thing, but I'm just going to, again, like I just did my name, come out with a more universal line that will be alongside of it. Does that make sense? Paul Sherman. Isaac, you don't know what slow down means. That's funny. Well, I'm actively trying to, if that counts for anything. You know. Sexy, smart, sweet. Do you convert full buses? I did buy buses from the school district. I converted them and I sell them. So yes, I did do full buses. William Tawny. Hello fam, the house and shop looks great. Thank you. Nelda Kaufman, hi everyone from Arkansas. What's up?
Debbie said, Isaac, put me down for an Isaac Turner t-shirt.
I don't know if I'll put an Isaac Turner t-shirt out, but I'll probably put out like I'll probably come up with a new brand, something universal, and just put designs out under that probably. Linda Nanya, what are you going to build, remodel, or tinker with next? Our next project, once I get done doing the Cars on the Bus, is we want to get the studio done. So when we moved from the last shop to this place, we basically filled up a U-Haul and just dumped everything in there. We still haven't even gone through it yet. It's just been sitting there. So we need to go through all that stuff and empty that bay out so that way we can do remodeling in that bay, which I can afford to do because, like I said, paint and stuff isn't terribly expensive. And that's as far as we can go till a bus sells. Because I was running the numbers, some rough numbers on like how I want to build the studio, and it's gonna take about $5,000 on the low end.
For like your music studio?
Yeah. That's some new microphones, that's some updated interfaces, some things like that. That's on the low end, so it's like, I can't keep spending money. I gotta have some come in. So I need a bus to sell before I can actually build it, but we can get the room ready. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Joshua Rowe said, "I'm just here for that dope tie dye."
Yo, you can buy these at the Busful Clothing Store, homie. Sexy, smart, sweet. Where's it listed? If you go to my Instagram, or Paul Honeyman can probably drop the link in here. But
I mean, people have been saying.
Oh, they have.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm that far behind.
And Trader.
Okay, never mind. It's there.
We planned for a Wild Mountain T-shirt. That'd be cool.
Maybe, but
I
again,
might do that since I do have a line called just Wild.
yeah, maybe you should. David's up in the house. What's up, homie? David Schmidt, you slow down. That's funny. Everybody's making a joke about me trying to slow down. Like I said, David, much love, homie, number one. But like I said, I'm trying. I'm making the attempt. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Mackenzie Pearson's in the house. What's up, Mackenzie? What's cracking lacking? Carol West, all you folks come up with the money for your bus stream. No low balls. Yeah. Yeah, I've gotten some pretty low ball offers, honestly. I just didn't feel right because the thing is like I do it as a business, you know. I gotta make some money or it's not worth it.
Yeah, but you always try and lowball people. When we were buying my Lexus, we were also looking at Land Cruisers, and it'd be like 20 grand, and Isaac would be like, "See if they'll take 10," or something crazy.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's opening the conversation to negotiate. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm not just gonna I'll throw out a low ball offer, but like I'll negotiate to a certain price. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like people, it's such a different world than it used to be. You know, like people don't keep their word. People don't know how to negotiate. It's like a weird world now. So it's like, you know, they could have come up a little bit and everybody would have been mad and happy at the same time, but a deal would have got done. You know? Hey! Oh, that's Josiah Rose said I'm here for the diner. Hey,
Oh,
Josiah.
I read that wrong.
Love, homeboy. You know I got love for you, bro. Hey, respect, man.
Charles said he's Filipino. That's expected. I'm pretty sure you get that from your mom.
What?
Lowballing, not lowballing, but like trying to get a deal.
I mean, I'm a businessman. You know.
Your mom's the same way though.
Kathy, girly girl. Isaac, you didn't know the difference between a snowblower and a leaf blower? Snowblower has blades and a leaf blower has air. I didn't know that. I have never seen a snowblower before. Hey, just Lori, got my bus roof painted, solar panels next week, slow moving. Doesn't matter. Hey, as long as you're making progress.
Moving is moving.
Moving is moving.
Slow moving is better than no moving.
Jaylena, Isaac, Keith, Gordon, Annie Turner's from Texas. My family actually originated from Texas.
Really?
Yeah. So my dad's side of the family, the Turners, they actually came from Texas and moved to Oregon.
Good, so we're probably not related.
What?
I always read stories about people who like somehow they didn't know that they were related and they were like they got married, turns out they're related, and my mom and dad are from Eugene, Oregon. But if your dad's from Texas, then look at that. Your dad's side of the family is from Texas. My mom's side of the family is from, well, my mom and dad are from Oregon. We switched places.
Cool. Yeah. Debbie Herman, Isaac, do you have to build other cabinets in the house for the stuff you pulled out of the bus? There was a lot of stuff. Honestly, I am not a fan of stuff. I'm not going to build cabinets to keep anything. If it don't fit, it's got to go.
Well, that cabinet right there is empty. The one cabinet over the washer and dryer is pretty much empty.
I don't want stuff.
Here.
Brandy, admitting it is the first step, Isaac. 1 second. legit a workaholic. I don't know if that's like an actual like documented problem, but like I've got it for sure.
Is it a problem? Nah. That's already.
I guess you could have worse problems.
What's up, Ember?
Baby girl, what you need? You want some love? Come here. Come here. Oh, you're so pretty. Oh, you want to sit up here with Dad? Come on.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
All right, let's see if she'll let me do the chat. Hold up, baby girl. Let's see. Ember, can you read yet? Debbie Herman. Did you make some money on the investment on the lot when you sold it? I did. Not enough to write home about. I only made like a couple grand, but I didn't even own it that long. So it's like, that tells me that if I would have held that, that's when I started really realizing like the value of real estate. So I made money, but not enough to like get some popcorn. Ember Wild. Mackenzie Pearson, nothing wrong with a little negotiation. Don't ever negotiate with a Filipino. You will lose. Yeah, I'm a pretty good negotiator. R&R. My kids are thinking of taking vacation to Oregon to see if we would, where'd it go? We would like to move there. Any places we should stay, visit? Where is the safest place in Oregon? I feel like everybody that wants to visit Oregon goes to Portland, which is a gigantic mistake. It's dirty and gross. I don't like Portland.
It's dirty and gross. So is Eugene.
So is Eugene. My advice to you is go to Bend, Oregon.
Yeah, that's probably like the best place.
Go to Bend, Oregon, and go to Crater Lake. Oh yeah, go stay in Bend, Oregon, and
The
then.
Seven Wonders of Oregon.
Oh yeah, and go to the Oregon
You
coast.
want this? You want this?
Marvin Niffiger.
This?
My bus is going on the 2nd year. Congratulations.
I don't know what you need, Ember.
Man, I love living in a bus. I lived in a bus for a long time. Uh-oh. Hey! Andrew and Susanna Van Life. Real estate is such an amazing investment. I agree. I didn't know until I knew. Being a businessman, I should have known that and should have been in the game a long time ago. But I learned a lesson now. Hey, Walter Pendleton. Hi, Isaac. What's up, man? Long time no see. Kimmy J. Patricia Marshall. It's more common than people realize. I love genealogy. Can't believe how many in my friend circles are very distant cousins. Wow. Debbie Herman, what about Medford? Is it nice? I actually like Medford. It's pretty far south, so I don't really go down there. But it's a really cool area of Oregon that I think is underestimated. I really, really, really like Ashland. Like, yeah. I love the area we're at, but it's like, and I love Bend, but like, I've never even took Jaylena there. Ashland is really cool. And that's near Medford. Andrew and Susanna Van Life. I see way too many reels out of Portland. What a crazy place. Yeah. When I was younger, Portland was awesome. Like the music scene was great. It was artistic. It was just really cool. And then Portland got popular, and now everybody that lives there isn't even from Oregon. And it's just not cool. Most people that actually live in Oregon or born and raised there don't even go to Portland anymore. I have no desire to ever even drive through Portland. Walter Pendleton. I have been on the road for 5 years. Why did get off the road? Are you talking about me? I had a baby. It's probably the big reason. Yeah. I had a baby, and I don't know. I started thinking about her future, and I don't know. That's the big reason, honestly. If it wasn't for having a child, I probably would have never moved out of a bus. But it doesn't matter what I want anymore. It's about building a future for her. Um, let's see. Uh-oh. I think that I might have got pushed to the bottom, so I apologize if I missed your stuff. Candy's Life. Hey there, Isaac Turner. I can't wait for your return to music. My friend, your talent is amazing. I saw your Ed Sheeran cover the other day. Ha! Won't say more about it, and you are so talented.
That's my favorite one.
Thank you so much, Candy.
You want one Ed Sheeran one?
No. Well, yeah, I did that same cover a couple times. Paul Honeyman, if you can find that link, I think it would be super cool for somebody to drop that in here so you guys can see.
No, let me do it. I gotta do the right one.
Oh, yeah, do the right one. So Jaylena's got it, but I've had like different lives. You know, I was a salesman at Guitar Center. I was a professional musician. I was a professional videographer, and I produced a cable television show. I've done all kinds of things before I ever started creating content in the bus life world. And it's just crazy how it's like, it's all like different periods of my life. And I'm just really excited to get back to creating and doing music again. I was talking to Jaylena earlier that like my priority is to do music again. Like, I want to go camping and I want to go like do cool stuff, but like that's not what I want to do all the time. I don't want to be on the road full time. I don't really care. I want to explore and go see things and experience things, but like my main drive in life right now is to get the music studio going and start making music again. Like that's what I want. You know, trying to be honest with myself. So it's like I'm trying to get there. Does that make sense? I don't want to go on the road or go travel because I think that's what people expect me to do. Like, I want to make music. And going on the road goes with that. You know, I want to go on tour and play music, you know, but anyways, I'm rambling. So, Jaylena dropped, is that the live one?
That's the one that I like.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
The one that we watched and we showed Samantha?
That was in the studio? Yeah,
And
so
Brandon.
if you guys want to see me play live, the link that Jaylena just dropped, you will see Kale, who you've seen on this channel, Come Help Me Build Buses. And you'll actually see Brandon, who was my videographer way back before I knew how to use a camera. And he's actually the videographer of that video, and you see him in the video, the 30-day build that I did. So it's kind of crazy how it's all full circle. Walter Pendleton, thanks for putting natural wood in Big Red. Definitely. I love Live Edge. Do you guys still have that bus? I'm interested. And you've been on a Teardrop for 5 years, is that right? Woo! Shirley Hoffman, hey Isaac, are you going to write new songs? 100%. My goal is to be playing live music again by next summer. That's my main goal and priority. Mackenzie Pearson, I'm hoping to hear you sing at Descend next year. Me too. It just means I can't get distracted. You know what I'm saying? Which I tend to do.
Pretty easily.
Sassy Sarah, where's the video of Isaac's music? Jaylena dropped the link in here.
I'll do it again.
She'll drop it again.
Right there.
That was my whole life back then. Terry Sexton, just got the call today. New fuel tank, batteries, and starter. So stoked. Picking the shuttle bus up tomorrow. Ashland and Medford was my stomping grounds when I stayed in Hornbrook, California. Congratulations, and I love that area. I need to take you down there. I've never took you to Ashland. That's what I'm saying.
Through Ashland.
We have been out here hustling. I was talking to Debbie earlier today. That's our whole relationship. We've worked. We haven't done much of anything. We're trying to fix that issue. All we've done is work, man. Woo! Um,
Halo came to say hi.
I'm trying to figure out where I'm at here. Melissa Malzone, once Ember gets over her motion sickness, they will be able to travel. Their priorities change, life change. Yeah, and she's still. Do you feel like she's getting any better? I feel like she's getting
I
a
don't know.
little.
I can't tell. We try not to drive with her as much as possible, so some days are better than others, but I don't know. It's still happening, so.
Yeah, I was thinking the other day. It's like I'd really love to go out to the Alvord Desert, but it's like 8 hours away, and I do not know how Ember Wild would do on that. I don't think we could do the whole drive in a day. No way. I don't know.
Well, they say you're not supposed to like keep a child in a car seat longer than 2.5 hours at a time.
Really? Changes everything when you got a child. I used to just drive the Alvord Desert all the time. Not no more. Shoot, I don't remember the last time I did a photo shoot. 3 years ago? I've been using the same shots from photo shoots for the last 3 years.
We'll hang out with her.
Alright.
Oh, my baby.
Jelly with Handafada earrings. Anyone know any good Instagram pages for schoolies for parents with kids? Honestly, Twins on Wheels is my favorite right now. They're a little bus family and they're slaying.
Do you need to wash your hands?
Andrew and Susanna Van Life VT is so cool. I'm assuming you're saying Vermont. We are trying to head up for foliage this year. I want to get to the point where I can go drive somewhere and do something I want. I'm not quite there yet. Got some work ahead. That sounds great though. Uh-oh. Penny Ketanaz, you have to stop every 2 hours. Maybe that'll be a trip we'll try and do by ourselves or something. You know what I mean?
Where's Ember gonna stay?
Here.
No.
No?
No, because that's like 2 days of driving and then for what?
Nah. It's 1 day of driving if you get up
Better
early.
not.
Yeah, you're right. It's too long, too far. Lisa Thomas. Have y'all been to the secret beach on the Oregon coast? Oh yeah. Samuel H. Boardman Scenic Corridor is like my absolute favorite part of the Oregon coast. It's so beautiful down there. Fun fact, my bus, or our big bus, is actually from Brookings, Oregon, which is where the secret beach is. And I've been wanting to drive back down there to make it full circle for a long time and just haven't had time. Jelly and Hannah for earrings, Twins on Wheels, thanks. Yes, they are awesome. And I just met them at Descend on Ben, and they're just wonderful people. Definitely give them a follow on the gram. Charles GS, are you gonna get a new camera? I would love to get a new camera, but I can't justify spending money on a new camera when my camera works. It's been beat up and it's got its issues, but it still works. So it's like I feel like it's just wasting money to just buy another camera when my camera still works. So the day it breaks, I'll get another one, but no plans on buying a new one anytime soon. But I'm surprised my camera has been kicking this long, to be honest. Oh yeah, so I'm definitely missing your guys' comments because I'm noticing I'm getting jumped around a little bit. Let me try and figure out where I'm at. Mackenzie Pearson, I'm sure Ember will get the point where she'll be able to travel with you guys when she gets older. Yeah, it's rough right now. And that's another reason why we ended up buying the house. It's like super difficult to drive. We don't even take her to the grocery store. One of us stays here. I think I had motion sickness when I was a kid, I remember. Yeah, actually, I did. So I think that probably comes from me. Where to go? Andrew and Susanna Van Life. Do you think you'll try to make it to Schoolie Palooza in January? Um, it just depends. You know, like I really, really, really want to get my studio up and going, and I really, really want to start building a music career again, and I really want to have a set ready to perform by summer. So it's like, it just kind of depends on how much we get done this winter. You know, I would love to go down there and see everybody, but my priority is music right now. Uh, yeah, man, my bad. I'm trying to like not. I'm holding it and it's still jumping. Um, Trying not to get jumped around. Mackenzie Pearson, but maybe the universe just wants you to slow down for now. I'm trying, but we'll see how it goes. Diane Lang, I think once you turn her around in her car seat, she gets big enough that might help a little bit. Honestly, I'm really, what do you call that? Curious to see how she does when she turns around. See if it helps. Paula Maddox, what's a good camera for photo taking? Oh boy, that's a loaded question. Honestly, iPhones are pretty dang good. But if you actually want like a professional camera, I really like Sony's. So, and they're always putting new stuff out all the time. If I was going to tell somebody to buy a camera right now and they were kind of on a budget, I would, yeah, you don't want to be spending a bunch of money right out the gate. So it's like, I think anybody just getting in the game, I would recommend a Sony A6700. I started on an A6300, which is like an older version of that camera, and Jaylena still shoots on that camera today. So Jaylena's YouTube videos are on my old A6300. The 6700 is just a new updated version. It's a great camera, and they're not crazy expensive, and they're great quality. Sony A6700. Little Dragon, I just jumped over to the music video. You were amazing. Thank you. I actually did really well. My music career, I did great. You know, I played stadiums, I played festivals, I did a lot. And then I just got burnt out. I just was tired of it. I needed a break, and I started working at Guitar Center to just kind of like take a break from music. And then I was stuck. I got trapped at Guitar Center for 5 years, and then I started doing van life content when I left Guitar Center, and I've been talking about missing music and wanting to go back ever since. You know, so I gotta quit talking about it and actually do it. But I had a good time back then. I just did too much and got burnt out. Story of my life, right? Alice, my grandson just grew out of car sickness. He is 5. Oh man, wow. You know, I mean, we'll just see how it goes. Oh, taco lover Carl, I use the Sony Alpha A6700. Yeah, they're great cameras. Where did it come? Oh, Diane Lang. Open when you start singing and maybe touring. You can come around my area with the Chicago area. That'd be great. So we still want to do all 50 states. I just don't know when that's gonna be. But I would love to have a record and be back in the music industry. before we do that, and I would love to play a show in every single state. That was kind of the big dream with the big bus that kind of never happened. But we are going to do it. It's just, you know, when we can, because it's pretty brutal when Ember's just throwing up, and I just feel terrible driving, and she's just dry heaving for hours. So it's like, you know, I don't know. We'll figure it out. Man, this sucks, dude. It keeps jumping on me, so it's like I know I'm missing stuff here. Kathy Thorne, Isaac, I just listened to your music video that Jay Lena posted. You have talent. Thank you. When I restart the music career, I might try and merge my old music channel with this one. I think I remember seeing something on YouTube that I could merge channels, but I'm going to have to look into that. Otherwise, I'll just leave that stuff there and start over. I don't know. Grandma Kelly, Ember is worth it all. Jaylina sacrifice as much as you do, find the positive. 100%. We're just, you know, doing the best we can with what's available to us. Charles GS, Isaac has a ton of music online that y'all can watch and listen to. There's some terrible music, so don't go digging too deep. I think when I actually get back into music, I'm going to go back and take some of the just terrible stuff down. Maria Alineta de Matas, hi from Trinidad, Tobago. Wow. Hello from Oregon. Melissa Malzone, if you homeschool Ember, she will enjoy the States when she is older and remember the memories. Yeah, well, I mean, the original plan was to do it now and then do it again when she's older, because why not? But we can't do any long drives with her, so it'll definitely be when she's older now. Dan P, what non-music content will you make? I'm just going to keep doing daily vlogs, weekly vlogs of whatever we're doing around the property. My long-term goal, I would like to do 2 videos around the property, kind of doing, because we got years worth of remodeling here. So I think I'd like to do two weeks of like working on the property, 1 week of doing music and like showing behind the scenes on that, and then 1 week I'd like to go out and adventure, like go out in a bus or a rig and go live my old van life. And then I think that'd be really cool to kind of mix the channel up and give a little bit of variety to the channel and keep it a little interesting instead of just bus building to send on Ben every year. Okay. Brandy, like someone else said, life has a way of forcing you to slow down. Just ride this wave and use it to learn how to slow down and appreciate the moment. Definitely.
She knows. Come on, let's go back in your room.
Martha Schilling. Have you tried those wristbands for motion sickness? I don't know if it works for small children. It's a suggestion. Okay, there you go. Ember's too young. Charles G.S. Gotta take the good with the bad, bro. Just leave the ugly at home. I feel you. Melissa Malzone, things happen for a reason. It was time to get a home base. Definitely. Paul Honeyman, great cover, Isaac. I like Ed Sheeran anyway, so win-win, laugh out loud. Yeah, that song used to slap live. Lori Minnick, when she can face the opposite way, it will help. And it sounds crazy, but my uncle said to sing, and it works. She isn't old enough to really sing, but it works. Okay, we'll keep that in mind. So we only got about 10 minutes left, y'all. So I'm going to do my best to answer all the questions. If my phone will cooperate. Uh-oh. Kathy, girly girl, dang son, Isaac, I just saw a side of you I didn't have a clue about. That vid was really awesome. You're so talented. Well, thank you very much. I really miss music, and I'm going back to the music industry by this winter, hopefully. So Mini needs to sell so I can afford to do it. Debbie Conway, have y'all should see him on a skateboard. Yeah, I love skateboarding. I'm gonna get a half pipe out here as soon as I get some funds. Shirley Hoffman, my favorite song of yours is Meant to Be in Bones. Well, thank you. Those are some of my favorites too. Big Bear 1203, Isaac, people used to hang grounding straps from the vehicle chassis to the ground, which they claim help with motion sickness. Strap or rubber with copper inserts? I have no idea what you're talking about, to be honest. Jelly with Hendafa earrings. Isaac, you'll expand to consulting for bus builds, maybe design. Definitely not. There's so many ways to build a bus, but live chat nugget, I am going to do something to help make it easier for everybody building buses. I don't want to say exactly what I'm going to do because people will copy it, and I don't want it to come out until I actually do it. But basically, I am going to put together a resource for everybody building a bus.
Was that you?
Charles GS, just leave that Filipino rap alone. Isaac, stick to the boozy folk. Man, why you hating on my rap career, man? Love Outdoors. Do you have your band in YouTube, bro? I don't know what you mean, man. Leslie Hughes, bye for now. See you next time. Terry Sexton, we had my son-in-law build a half pipe in our driveway for my 3 boys. I was shocked to see you on a board at Bend. I will have a half pipe here at the mountain soon. It will happen. It was such great exercise and it was so fun. Brandy, Jaylina looks lovely, killing it in that dress. Hope you told her, Isaac.
Thank you.
She's right behind me, so she heard.
Isaac didn't tell me though.
Ta!
Uh-oh.
Jose RZ, why don't you do videos and live chat interviewing people? I actually have done that before. I called it, what did I call it? A Bus Life Story series. The problem is I just got too busy. I was busy with a family, busy running multiple businesses. I was just too busy to do it all. And that's another thing. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do and make time for those things. But I have done that before, and I'm open to doing it again. Debbie Herman, Isaac, music man, father, and family man. Thank you. Sassy Sarah, went out and listened to your video, loved it. Well, thank you. Charmin Chadwick, I think you need to go back and listen to your song Meant to Be. You're exactly where you're meant to be. Keep looking forward, and I love your channel. Well, thank you. Cheryl Lee Hoffman, Isaac, you should always tell your woman she is beautiful. You're beautiful, Jaylina.
Oh, thanks, babe.
Jody Jackson, hello, Isaac and Jaylina. Hello. Scuttlepunk88, looked at a bus with some holes in the roof. Do you do welding yourself or recommend getting a pro to help with that? Considering taking up that hobby, but also know you can't replicate experience. I don't do any metal. I don't weld. So if you guys know Atlas Schoolie or Josh actually came out on the big bus and welded all of the holes shut. So I mean that's like a really good way. The problem is if the weld isn't perfect, you still have a pinhole leak. But if you know how to weld, great. If you don't, definitely get help. But I have used all kinds of different things to patch holes because when you're building the bus, there's tons of holes. I've used sheet metal. I've used epoxy. There's all kinds of ways. It honestly just, that's the thing that bothers me about a lot of people saying this is the best way, this is the only way. That's all bull. There's a million ways to do stuff. It's all on what you're most comfortable with. I'm comfortable with epoxy, so I use JB Weld metal stick, I think it was called.
Yeah.
Steel stick.
That's what I use.
And I would use epoxy to fill my holes. If you know how to weld it. You know, you just need to fill the hole, make it waterproof. So whatever you are comfortable doing to accomplish that, there isn't a best way. You know what I'm saying? Scuttlepunk88, thanks for your help with the advice. I don't know how, but was trying to be thrifty. You have preferred ribbon patchy mediums. I just assumed steel. Okay, so how I would do it, smaller holes, I would use JB Weld steel stick. That's what I would use. Bigger holes, I would actually cut a sheet of aluminum and then I would put Sikaflex around the hole and then rivet the sheet metal over it. Does that make sense? So I'm sealing the sheet metal as it goes up. So that's how I do it, you know? And it worked fine for me. Jules, love your t-shirt. Well, thank you. Ha! Joanne near the coast. Isaac, will you do some short videos of songs or even playing around with music like you did with Jaylena's brother? That was actually a lot of fun. What did we... Yeah, me and Levi, we had some good times.
What, washing each other's backs and stuff?
Yeah, I haven't talked to him in a while. I wonder how he's doing, but yeah.
He watches our videos. I was talking to my mom today, and she was like, "Oh, Levi said Isaac said he was gonna be blah 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 blah."
Isaac said he's gonna be what?
I don't know. I don't remember what she said, but he mentioned something that you had mentioned recently on a live chat.
Huh.
So he's watching.
He's watching. Oh, he's secretly watching. Wow.
Or I think he is something about like not building buses anymore.
Yeah.
I don't remember what it was.
I want to do other things with my life. We had a great run though. Shoot.
Just a couple minutes, Ember, then we're all yours.
We had a great run. Lisa Thomas, how far are y'all from the coast? I think 2 hours. What?
Charles said, so Levi's a lurker.
Levi the lurker. Under One Sun, some Backstreet Boys shorts. Yeah, that was hilarious. Has he posted anything?
Not in a few weeks, or I don't know, not in a minute.
It's been a while. Everybody's saying hi to Levi because they think he's in here hiding out.
He's gonna watch later. He might not look at the live chat. You need some attention?
Terry Sexton, I had the bowl in my panhead carburetor JB Weld on a quick fix at Daytona Bike Week 1 year that lasted 10 years. Crazy. JB Weld's great stuff and it's easy to use. Like, and I just get the steel stick. So the actual JB Weld that you mix is even better, but the steel stick you just like.
That's what I used on the Peach.
So easy to use, man. Yeah, I do want to learn how to weld, but I haven't had the time yet. Everybody's saying hi to Levi. Jose RZ, does Levi still have his buzz? He does. He's still living in it. But we've been on for an hour. We appreciate all of y'all coming and hanging out with us. And I think we're going to get dinner going. And then I got to go take some photos of Minion to update the listing. So thank you guys so much for hanging out. Thanks for watching the videos. And we'll see you in future videos and live chats. So, from our family to yours, much love.
Say bye.
Say bye. Oh, she's not interested. All right. Peace out.